This game was a very poorly played, poorly executed game. It was not, I don't know that we got anything out of that was positive. It's really, really disappointing.
Four games in a row. Is this a low point in the season of inconsistencies?
Well, certainly for us, this is probably the worst we've played. That's probably the worst we've played. I can't see, we had nothing. We got no play out of really very little. So for me, it's not a good day.
Is there a reason why you're having trouble mustering shots?
Mustering anything. It's just anything. Look at the shots, the battles, anything. Just even the offense we did create. We got a couple power play goals, but it was an empty game that we got very little production in any facet of the game. I don't have the answers. I don't have them 15 minutes after that.
You always tell us you coach the players you have, and at the start of the season you believe this was a playoff team. Do you still believe that today?
Well, yeah, I have to keep a balance because the only thing that I can remember is this game, and when that sticks in you, it's a very difficult situation. Playing like that, we're not taking steps in the right direction, and that's the concern. I mean, I know that the situation with the travel, but still, that's just, it's for me, we've got a ways to go there.
Your best players you count on them to be your best players, and they weren't tonight. They didn't do it. You didn't get.
And the question is,
did you get enough from your core guys tonight?
I'm not going to sit and blame individuals on the game. The game, the whole body of work was not very good. You can look at individuals. It would be hard to pick anybody that was good in the game. You know, so I'm not going to sit there and throw our best players under the bus. It's not going to happen.
Is this a point where you potentially change something, or do you have to evaluate this yet? I don't know, is it-
Well, obviously there's some things that have to be assessed here. We have to look at this thing, and we have to look at this. I will look at the team and look at the tape and watch and try to figure out where we go from here, discuss it with the staff and figure out where do we go from here. How do we move forward? We have to take steps in the right direction. This wasn't one day where we took a step in that direction. So, you know, I don't know. I have players, that's what I coach, those players.
You've coached at difficult times before. What can you do differently?
Well, that's what I'll be assessing for sure, because my first look is going to be in the mirror, you know, and then you've got to look. You can't always look at everybody else. You've got to look within first, and there's got to be a lot of things. You know, we've played some good games. This was not one of them. I'm going to try and keep this in balance, but this is not an evening. This is an evening where there feels like there is no balance for me, but we'll keep it in perspective. We're going to have to move past this and move forward, but there's going to be a lot of assessment to be done here.